Hello friends, we learn previously development of constitution as well as electoral process in political science syllabus. Now we are going to learn chapter number 3, political parties. In this chapter, first we learn the concept of political party, some important characteristics of political parties. Then we learn changing nature of political party system in India and today's condition of political parties of India. Then we learn types of political parties in India. Now see, we are going to learn the concept of political party. Now what is the concept of political party? When people from organizations with the objective of achieving political power and participate in the electoral process, such organizations are called political parties. Political parties thus can be described as a group of people who aim to contest elections, win elections, and get power and establish the government of their party. Now see, here are some important characteristics of political parties. See, first is to be in power, second one to pursue an ideology, third one is to have a party agenda, fourth one to establish a government, and fifth one is to act as a link between the government and the people. Now here you can see changing nature of political party system in India. See that in the post-independence period in our India, in the first decade, the era was described as era of single dominant party system. Why it is? It is because the Congress was the strong political party and had a majority at center and in the most of the states. After 1989, the coalition government system was established in India. Here you can see the characteristics of political parties which has been given in this concept map. See, once again, to be in a power, to pursue an ideology, to have a party agenda, to establish a government, and to act as a link between the government and the people. Now, we will learn these characteristics in details in this video. See, the first is to be in power. The first point is achieving power through elections is the main objective of political parties. Thus, different political parties compete with each other to get power. There is nothing wrong in this competition, but the competition should be fair. The next characteristic of the political party is to pursue an ideology. See that every political party has some policies and worldviews. Parties have a particular stand about social issues. These together make party ideology. The people who consider any specific party ideology as acceptable support that political party. Social support received by a political party is called the mass base of political party. In modern days, ideologies of all political parties appear to be similar, but there is a thin line between all political parties' ideology. The next characteristic is to have a party agenda. See that political parties prepare their party's agenda on the basis of party ideology. They implement the agenda after they get political power. Even if they do not get political power, political parties try to get support of people on the basis of this agenda. The next is to establish government. See, This is the main characteristics of political party. Political parties establish the government and govern the nation. The political party which gets majority in elections forms the government. The parties which do not get majority act as opposition party and control the government. Now the main characteristic of political party is to act as a link between the government and the people. See that political parties work as a link between the government and the people. Political parties communicate the demands and complaints of the people to the government. The government tries to get support of the people for its policies and programs through political parties. We have already seen the changing nature of political party system in India. Now I am going to explain you with an example. The Congress was a strong political party in the post-independence period. Congress had majority at center and in most of the states of India. Indian politics was controlled by Congress party. This era was described as era of single dominant party system. The non-Congress parties came together and challenged single dominant party system in 1977. After the 1989 Lok Sabha elections, the system of one party emerging as dominant party came to an end. Since then, different parties began to come together to form coalition government. Both the Bharatiya Janata Party and Congress Party made an experiment to establishing coalition governments. The belief that coalition government brings instability was proved wrong by the political party system in our country. In fact, the coalition government system has stabilized in India. Now we are going to learn some concepts related with the party system. See, in the world there are many party systems in democracy. First is one party system. The concept of one party system is if power remains with one political party for a long period and if no other political parties are influential, the party system is called as one political party system. System is established in China. The Communist Party is very powerful in China, so it is called one political party system. Now the next is two-party system. In politics, when two political parties are influential and if political parties enjoy power alternatively, the party system is called two-party system. This is established in UK and USA. See, in USA there are two political parties, means Republic and Democratic, and in UK there are two also, Lords and Labours. The next concept of political party system is multi-party system. When many political parties compete for political power and more or less they are equally influential, the party system is called multi-party system. Our country, India, is the main example of multi-party system. See, in India, we can see coalitions among the party system. See, leading coalitions in India. First is National Democratic Alliance, which is called NDA. BJP leads the NDA. And next one is United Progressive Alliance, which is called UPA, which leads by Congress. Now, there are two types of parties. One is national level party and second one is regional level party, which are declared by the election commission. See, a national party a party operating at the national level is called a national party. To get recognition as a national party, the Election Commission has prescribed the following conditions. For example, a political party should secure minimum 6% of valid votes in 4 or more states in the earlier Lok Sabha or state assembly elections, and minimum 4 members should be elected in Lok Sabha from any state or states in the earlier elections, or the candidates of a party should be elected from minimum 2% constituencies of total Lok Sabha constituencies and from minimum 3 states. So these are the criteria for a national party. Now we are going to see some examples of national level political parties. First is Indian National Congress. See, here is a table which are related with some points. First is established in aim and ideology, policies, work and development of the political parties. You may create the table such as these tables. See, first is Indian National Congress. Indian National Congress established in 1885 Christ era. Aims and ideology of Indian National Congress is the party believes in democratic socialism, social equality and international peace. Now, which are the policies of the Indian National Congress? See, secularism, all-round development, equal rights and welfare for minorities as well as disadvantaged sections of the society. Now we can see the work and development of the Indian National Congress. At the time of its establishment, Congress was an all-comprehensive movement working for national independence. Groups with different ideologies had come together in this nationalist movement. After independence, the Congress emerged as the most dominant political party. We have already learned in 8th standard the role of Indian National Congress in the freedom struggle of India. The next party is Communist Party of India, which established in 1925, means in the British period. The aims and ideology of Communist Party is it is based on the communist ideology. To oppose capitalism are the policies of Communist Party, because Communist Party support to laborers and workers. Now, work and development of Communist Party. See, the issue of whether Communist Party of India should accept the leadership of Communist China or the Soviet Union. This led to the split in Communist Party of India. See, the next party is Communist Party of India Marxist, which established in 1964. The aims and ideology of this party proclaims socialism, secularism and democracy. The policies are to protect the interest of workers, farmers and landless laborers. Works and development, the party oppose the imperialism. Now see, here the next political party, which is now ruling party in India. The name of the party is Bharatiya Janata Party, which called BJP. This party established in 1980. The protection of Indian culture and tradition are aims and ideology of this party. The policies of the party is the party gives importance to economic reforms, When we see the work and development of this party, we can see Bharatiya Janata Party is an important party at the national level. Bharatiya Janasangha was established in 1951. This party was merged with Janata Party that was established in 1977. There was a split in the party and Bharatiya Janasangha, the component party of Janata Party, established a new party, Bharatiya Janata Party. The next national party is Bahujan Samaj Party, which established in 1984. When you see the aims and ideology of this party professes the socialist ideology. The policies of the party: this party, to protect the interest of the majority scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, religious minorities, and other backward classes, together constitute a majority. The party aims to give power in the hands of the majority. It means Bahujan Samaj. The next nationalist party is Trinamul Congress. This party established in 1998. When you see the aims and ideology of this party, the aims and ideology is to support democracy, secularism, and protection of interests of weaker sections of the society. When you see the work and development, Election Commission gave the party recognition as a national party in 2016. Today, this party is working in West Bengal. The next national political party is Nationalist Congress Party. Nationalist Congress Party was established in 1999. The aims and ideology of this party is it believes in the values of democracy, equality, and secularism. When you see the work and development of this party is there was a split in the Congress Party and then Nationalist Congress Party was established. The party was in power in Maharashtra from 1999 to 2014 in coalition with the Congress Party. Nationalist Congress Party for a long period was also a part of coalition government led by Congress at central level from 2004 to 2014. Today, the Nationalist Congress Party is a part of Maharashtra state government. After learning about the national parties, we are going to move the concept of regional party. First, we clear the concept of regionalism. See, people start thinking primarily about the interest and development of their own region. They start feeling proud of their language, literature, traditions, history of social reforms, educational and cultural movements, and this gives rise to the development of linguistic identity. Next, regional identity develops from the consciousness about the development of region and the feeling that people belonging to the region should have claim over resources and employment opportunities. Now, what is the concept of regionalism? See to it, the feeling of firmly developed about our language and region gradually turns into the identity consciousness and finally gives rise to regionalism. Now, we are going to learn about regional parties. See here the concept of regional parties. Regional parties are those groups in the region who have a proud feeling about different identity of their region and who compete to get political power with the objective of regional development. So it is a concept of regional party. Now, regional parties. The influence of regional party is limited to a particular region. Though they play a significant role at the regional level, they also influence national politics as well. Regional parties give preference to the resolution of regional problems for the development of the region. They demand more autonomy and authority. Though they cooperate with federal government, they try to protect their autonomy. Regional parties make several demands such as regional problems should be resolved at regional level. Now here you can see changing nature of regional parties in India. See to it, regional parties came into existence in India in the post-independent period. However, over the years, their nature and role has changed significantly. First, you can see initially regional identities gave rise to the separatist movements. The demands for independent Khalistan, Dravidistan were made with the objective of parting from the Indian Federation and exist as an independent state or country. Next is the demands of regional parties gradually changed. Instead of an independent state or country, they started demanding more autonomy. Then the regional parties demanded that for the development of the region, people from region should get power at state and national level. For example, Shiva Sena, Telugu Desam, etc. The development of regional parties in Northeast shows a different trend. They gave up their demand of separatism and have started demanding autonomy. The regional parties from Northeast are now entering in mainstream of national politics. We are going to learn about some major regional parties of India. See, first we start from Maharashtra. The main regional party of Maharashtra is Shiva Sena. This party established in 1966, which is in Maharashtra. Aims and ideology of party is protection of the rights of Marathi people, promotion of Marathi language, resistance to people from other regions. Now, when you see the work and development of this party, in 1995, it entered into a coalition with BJP and came to power in Maharashtra. It shares power with BJP in Maharashtra since 2014. Now, it is a main ruling party of Maharashtra government. The next regional party is Shiromani Akali Dal, which established in 1920. This is in Punjab. Aims and ideology. Objectives of cultivating religious and regional identity of Punjab. When you see the work and development, Shiromani Akali Dal assumes power in Punjab for many years. The next party is Jammu and Kashmir National Conference. This party established in 1932. It is established in Jammu and Kashmir. Aims and ideology: protection of Jammu and Kashmir as an autonomous state, and work and development is protect the interest of Kashmiri people. But today, the autonomy of Jammu and Kashmir has been abolished by the Indian government. The next party is Assam Gana Parishad, which established in 1985 in region or state of Assam. Aims and ideology of this party: Assam Gana Parishad tried to resolve the problems of displaced people. It protect the unique cultural, linguistic and social identity of Assam. Now when you see the work and development of this party, Assam Gana Parishad assumed power in Assam for many years. It worked for economic development of Assam. Now the next regional party is Dravida Munnetra Kalgam, which established in 1949 in Tamil Nadu. Aims and ideology: that protection of Tamil identity. When you see the work and development of this party, the party has support of voters from all sections of society. It was in power for a long period and implemented many policies in Tamil Nadu. Dravida Munnetra Kalgam was member of coalition government at the central for some years. Let's see some developmental incident of Dravida Munnetra Kalgam. Justice Party, a non-Brahmin movement in 1920, was transformed into Dravida Munnetra Kalgam, a political party. In 1944, Justice Party came to be known as Dravida Munnetra Kalgam. A group separated from this party and established another party, Dravida Munnetra Kalgam. Another group separated from this party in 1972 and established All India Dravida Munnetra Kalgam, which is also called Anna Dramuka. So such a way, Dravida Munnetra Kalgam and Anna Dravida Munnetra Kalgam are main parties in Tamil Nadu, which are also known as DMK and AIDMK. So such a way, we learn through this lesson about national and regional political parties. At last, we are coming to the conclusion. Political parties are an integral part of democratic system. The work of political parties is important for participating in elections, forming governments, and implementing goal policies. India has multi-party system, and the political parties in India are national and regional. National parties work at the national level, while regional parties strive to solve regional issues while maintaining regional identities. Various political parties have played an important role in the success of democracy in India. So such a way, through this chapter, we learn the concept of political party, some important characteristics of political parties, changing nature of political parties, it means national and regional also, today's condition of political parties in India, types of political parties in India, as well as we saw some examples of political parties at national level and regional level. So all of you, read this chapter carefully. Try to make tables, concept maps of this chapter and study carefully this chapter. Thank you very much.